My precious. I love you. I love you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What's poppin', everybody? Why'd you click on this video? Are you a fan of the Second Amendment? I know I am. So, I had a thought the other day. I just woke up and said, I'm gonna order a suppressor. So I got one coming. Unfortunately, with all the government paperwork and whatnot, it'll take a while to get here. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna build a 300 blackout for it. Aside from my obvious addiction to stroking my black rifle, I also have a crippling addiction to looking at gun parts online. As a result, the following. God. If you made it past that terrible intro, I know you love guns, and that's why you're here. If you can, drop a like for me. Would really appreciate it. Now, who am I? Why am I here? Why am I making this video? I'm Flying Dog, and I spent 6 years in the National Guard as a gunsmith. 91 Fox, small arms and artillery repair, sort of like a gunsmith. All the same, I'm very comfortable with the AR platform. I'm a huge fan of it, and it's honestly my favorite. On top of that, I'm an avid shooter. I do way too much research on gun parts, and everything that we are going to be covering through this series of videos I'm going to be making while building this 300 blackout, all of the parts I have experience with. So, if you're new to shooting, if you're a veteran with shooting, if you're just first building an AR or this is your 700th, I'm going to be walking through all the parts that I think we should take a look at, the affordable ones, the expensive ones, and we're going to build this together. I'm going to ask for your help. I'm going to ask for comments. If anyone's there to actually comment, I'll take into consideration and kind of move forward with you. This will be a fun journey. I'm really excited to hop in. First off, why am I building a 300 blackout? Why did I choose that caliber? Well, first of all, there's the 308 behind me, AR-10. I got my long distance covered. I love this thing. It shoots perfectly. It's from APF, Alex Pro Firearms, out of Alexandria, Minnesota. Shout out to you guys. You make an awesome product. So, I wanted something a little more close range. I do have a few handguns that could be for self-defense, home defense type thing, conceal and carry handgun. But I wanted a compact boy to clear my house. I want a home defense round. So, I'm thinking a pistol or a short-barreled rifle. That's the first question. That's the first comment. Which one should it be? Should I go through the extra $200 tax stamp to do the short-barreled rifle? I think maybe. I don't know. I'd like your input on it. Then past that, I was thinking 223 or 300 blackout. Well, I bought a suppressor, like I said before. And you know what the 300 blackout was made for? Suppressors. It's a fantastic round. It's a 30 cal. So 300 blackout being made for suppressor, they also come in subsonics that I've heard the test and I've shot them myself. They are quiet, so I'm very excited about this. 300 blackout's going to be the caliber I'm going forward with. Further than that, though, like I said, I'm going to need your help building this. I want to know barrel lengths. I want to know, pistol versus short-barreled rifle. There's a lot of questions I may ask, and if you guys can hop in and help me, I would appreciate it. First off, let's start out by looking at lowers. That's your foundation. That's your roots of the weapon right here. It's where I think you should start when you're building an AR. Let's start with Palmetto State Armory. The stealth strip lower, it's going to be your budget option. I chose this one. I chose 3 options today. I want a budget one, I want an expensive one, and I want the Goldilocks find me in the middle one. This one right here, made out of, what's it, 7075 aluminum. Basic strip lower that works. And it works well. I've shot these before, and they just work. Next up is the BAD 556 from Battle Arms Development. It's a multi-cal, even though it's called BAD 556. Can run 300 blackout out of this thing. Not gonna lie to you guys. I want this. I want it really bad. Maybe in the future, if I can start making some YouTube money, we'll build one of these. We'll make another build series. But coming in at 360 bucks, and it's made out of aircraft aluminum. Aircraft grade. I think they call it aerospace aluminum. Yes, it means your gun can fly, basically. Bad joke? No. What it means is you're going to go to the range of this thing, and all your buddies can go, God damn, that thing looks sick. Looks awesome. Looks cool. And I agree. I really like this thing, and yeah, one day I think we'll be picking one of these up. But, the next choice. That's the one I go with. It's that Goldilocks meet in the middle. What is it? Bump it up, this is my Goldilocks. The Aero Precision M4E1 lower. Now this thing, it may not look like that Battle Arms, but it is a quality made lower that I've shot, and I've talked to a lot of people that own these. It's made out of that 7075 T6 aluminum. Probably can't take it to space. It's not aircraft grade, but I don't plan on turning this thing into a jet anyways. This thing's reasonably priced, made very well, and I do know they have great warranties on these things, but you're not going to need it. Not with this thing at all. I would like to order it, however it says out of stock. Maybe I can check local gun shops, stuff like that. Or, I already picked it up.
Got it!
So, this thing right here feels good, it's lightweight, and I have already put in Strike Industries pivot pin here. I went with Strike Industries just because relatively, they're affordable, they look nice, and nothing really special about the takedown pins. They're not going to make or break you. Thank you for joining me on episode 1 of this journey here where, sorry, I made the decision without you guys. But maybe in the future here, we can drop in the comments. I can ask what we're doing next, and you can help me out a little bit. I do already have a lot of the lower parts on the way. I made a lot of decisions, and I'm going to have a lot of walkthroughs about what's good, what's bad. Lowers here, that it's tough. It's tough to make a decision and kind of tell you what you should and shouldn't go with because they're pretty similar all around. I mean, some have flared mag wells, maybe different materials. I mean, aircraft grid. And then a lot of it's aesthetics, the looks of them. That being said, this one's going to be a good meet me in the middle price. It's good quality and it's going to work. Thank you for joining me for episode 1 here. One day, with your help, this little guy is going to be a full pistol or a full short-barreled rifle. Drop it down in the comments what you think. Speaking of that, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. Tell me that you actually like me doing something like this. When it comes to lowers, decisions are pretty straightforward. How much do you want to spend? What do you want your material? And my biggest one, aesthetics. What's it look like to you? Lowers are pretty straightforward. They're gonna work straight through. I know I've said a number of times in this video, but these things work. That's why the AI platform is so beautiful. It's a pretty straightforward platform. But yeah, as we get through next to the more parts, I'll talk about each one, and we are going to get into some things that are much different, and we'll actually have a lot more information and descriptions on them. But until that time, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by.